another video. It's been pretty hectic over the last 2 weeks with packing, but we finally got everything on the removalist truck yesterday, so probably 2 or 3 weeks and that might arrive in Tassie. We head down to Tasmania on the 3rd, which is Tuesday next week. So I was able to get out for an overnight trip to this one here is Hamilton's Crossing, which is just north of Newstead in central Victoria. I'm going to have a look around, see if I can find myself a nice campsite. There's a few people here. There's one up that way and there's a permanent camp over there, so let's see if I can get a bit of distance away. It's a big enough campsite, quite a few fire pits around it, a couple of rope swings hanging off trees. It'd probably be pretty popular at times. I don't think there's a lot of firewood left around here, so anyway, I think I'll camp in here somewhere. It's a little bit off the road. Well, I got my camp set up now, right on the riverbank, on the Loddon River bank. I actually ended up choosing a little bit different site. I was going to camp sort of up in there, but I just thought it was a bit closer to that other guy, so came back here. It gives me a good buffer zone from him, and I think the permanents are over there, so pretty much the rest of the campsite to myself. Well, as you can see, I've bought myself a kayak, and I've got it in the Loddon River now, which is probably not the best spot to actually put it in, because it is actually, hang on a minute, I'll just get myself back online again. It isn't the deepest river, and it's full of logs and shallow spots, but I managed to get up further than I expected, and this was just pretty much a practice run anyway. So, it's a folding kayak from Kathmandu called Aru kayak. They are quite expensive, 1,300 bucks for this one, but it does fold up into a suitcase. Just hang on a minute, I'm getting blown around here, coming past an old bridge. Yeah, like I said, probably not the best spot for me to come first time up because I'm a novice. But I got my life vest on. A couple of things I've learnt so far is I got a pair of plastic pants, put them on every time. It's quite an open cockpit, so I'm going to need my pants on every time I use it. And the other thing is I've got my GoPro here with me. I better buy myself a floaty stick, because if I drop this overboard I ain't seeing it again. So anyway, I'm gonna paddle back to shore and grab myself a beer and sit down and relax, and probably get the fire going in the new fire pit, the King stainless steel fire pit. Set that up. If you're a serious kayaker, I'd be probably buying something, but transportable for me. And it only weighs 10 kilos, so can't do better than that. So So the guy that was camped here has now left, which is a touch annoying, because I might have come down here because it's out of the way and nice and peaceful. My camp is right up in here. Certainly there's a big fallen tree there, so there's a big supply of firewood, which would have been good. No, I'm not moving up here. More rubbish in the bush, look at that. I have no idea, but someone's left their ironing board here. And someone's put a plaque on that tree in loving memory of Peter Smith. Yeah, I did read in one of the reports, one of the reviews on it from Wikicamps, that there was a fallen tree here. So if I run out of wood, I got plenty of firewood here. So, well, it's just on 6 PM now. Got my dinner cooking over there on the King's stove. No rain so far. Don't know whether it's going to last, but anyway, we'll hopefully get by without any. It's just a beautiful, calm evening now. Yes, well, it's morning now, and sulphur-crested cockatoos are up and about, but it's really not that nice a morning. It's quite drizzly. It has been sort of drizzling off and on since about 4 o'clock when I got out of bed to go to the toilet. But so yeah, haven't been really enthusiastic about getting out of bed, and it's 7:30 already, and yeah, everything's quite wet, so be a slow pack up today. I'm in no rush. See if I can get things pretty dry. That doesn't really matter, because I'm sleeping in this at the moment because we had the removalists, of course, the other day, and we've got no beds, only the caravan and the camper trailer. So anyway, I might get a brew going, and we'll go from there. I'm up on the road that comes through and crosses the Loddon River, and this here is Hamilton's Crossing campground. So it is quite big, you could fit quite a few people in there, and there's my camp down in the middle. There is a small one on the opposite side as well. So yes, I think about 3 fire pits. Really nice. There is access to the campsite from off the road. The main access where I came in is over there, but you actually can come in on this side here, and that gets you down to the campsite where the bloke was with his little camper van yesterday. There's a willy wagtail on top of that post there. There he goes. Lovely little bird. I did come to this campsite because I thought the Loddon River might be a bit fuller than it is, and might be a bit nicer to paddle on, but it certainly isn't. So I got a paddle in my new kayak yesterday, and I also picked this campsite because it's close to Cairn Curran reservoir, and I was going to go over there, and I may still go and have a look at it, but it's going to have to improve weather-wise. And there we go. Camp is all now packed up. About 11:30. The weather actually has cleared up a little bit. I just had a spritzy shower then, but I'm going to go over to Cairn Curran reservoir and have a look at it. See whether I can get the kayak out, set it up and have a paddle. Well, I'm on Cairn Curran reservoir. I think this kayak would not go too well in much more rough water than this. It's quite rocky, but then again, I'm not probably the best person to judge it either. I stick to mostly rivers with this thing because it's a little bit more picturesque than just paddling around on a lake. So there we go, this is Cairn Curran reservoir. I'd say yes, it's on the Loddon River. 148,000 megalitre capacity, area submerged 1893 hectares. Maximum depth 44 metres. She's down a bit. Hopefully they can fill it up again this year. So anyway, that's the kayak. And I've finally got out and had a bit of a better paddle in, but when I'm come back to Victoria in a couple of weeks time, I'll do a display or a review on it, beginner's review. Seems pretty good now. So far so good. So anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like these kind of videos that I make, consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one.